holisticlearningcenter.html. You and your team, welcome to our show.
Namaste, David. I want to thank you for having us here today, and I will begin at the beginning. I was born in 1952 to blue-collar Italian immigrants, and I was raised a few blocks from the low-income projects in Staten Island, New York. This is why my colleagues will sometimes affectionately refer to me as the ghetto guru, knowing that I have this thick Italian but New York City accent. It makes me laugh. But paradoxically, it is important for students to honor the teaching and not the teacher. Because I'm not anyone's guru. I'm a social scientist who has been teaching what I most needed to learn and heal most of my adult life. My personal journey of awakening began in 1977 when I was 25 years old. That was when I began deep diving into my wounded inner child psyche, which was rooted in fear, insecurity, and a feeling that no matter what I did, I wasn't safe. After doing several decades of inner work, I realized that my karmic curse was also my dharmic blessing, meaning my egoic fear and insecurity drove me via my pain and suffering to co-create clinically proven psycho-spiritual coaching exercises for myself, as well as for my students and clients. And that is why I really am my school's poster child. When I opened my school's doors in 1993, the life coaching industry wasn't even invented yet. That's why Sir Isaac Newton's famous quote about his achievements, and I quote, "I was able to do what I did by standing on the shoulders of giants." And that's exactly what I did too. My staff and I compiled over 10,000 pages of self-help research, and I became a scholar of books written by Dyer, Tolle, Chopra, Ram Dass Singha, to name just a few of over 100. And we clinically measured which coaching exercises help the greatest amount of people make the permanent changes they sought in the shortest period of time. This scientifically measured research created the most advanced and effective coaching techniques available in the life coaching industry today. And it laid the foundation for the development of the first spiritual life coaching healing modality called the U method. Think of it this way. Someone had to be the founder of the first chiropractic school, right? And the same thing holds true for our spiritual life coaching certification school. David, most people incorrectly think that the U method was title, right, was chosen because it's my spiritual name. Actually, though, it was chosen because the word you refers to the quantum powers that exist within all human beings. And how do we spell human, right? HU-MAN. And mastering how to tap into these universal powers is why U method certified coaches are able to create the permanent behavioral changes needed for their clients to manifest their self-help goals as quickly as humanly possible.
All right. Well, first, thanks for sharing that. I know you have a very powerful system. I've gone through a number of your exercises. And one of the things I want to point out is I was one of the people that was originally confused also in terms of the name of the method. I also thought it came from your name. But so anybody else who thought that is not alone. So, thank you for sharing that. Now, before I continue, I just want to remind everybody that Master U is providing, I mentioned earlier, this free coaches ebook course, the 7 valuable lessons of basically what he's learned, 10,000, really 10,000 hours, a massive amount of information that he's aggregated and he's put these into these lessons. So if you haven't had a chance, make sure you jot down the 7 valuable coaching lessons, and it's selfgrowth.com/HLC.html. So make sure you get it. Take a couple minutes to download it. Now, Coach Yu, one of the things I know is your coaching school's one of the top ranked. Why is your spiritual life coaching certification ranked so high? I think it's the #1 coaching school in North America.
I'm really glad you asked me that, David. And I'll give you 7 reasons why in a little nutshell. 1, our trademark Life-altering U-method coaching exercises are supported by the research conducted by the Journal of the American Medical Association. 2, HLC's exclusive MyUtic coaching methods. 3, our professional marketing support, designed specifically for students who are on a shoestring budget. 4, our interactive certification course, which is the equivalent of a college-level teacher's ed course. 5, our students are taught how to facilitate proprietary diagnostic testing exercises. 6, HLC is the only life coaching school that teaches disc creation coaching exercise, which is very important because affirmations alone don't work. And 7, because our certification teachers use Cornell University's instructional training methods as their model. David, I asked 3 of my staff members who are graduates of the program to be here today to share with you.
Master Coach Yu is a scholar of self-help authors' work such as Tolle and Chopra, in the same way a psychologist might be a scholar of Maslow or Freud's work. Call Holistic Learning Centers today for your complimentary service ed coaching session.